Ladies and gentlemen, day one of the Carolina Panthers OTA period is officially in the books. And in today's video, we're going to break down everything you need to know from news, notes, highlights, observation, Tetairoa McMillan, Jimmy Horn, and so much more. So get ready, lock in. Before we dive in though, I do want to give a major shout out and I want to give credit where credit is due, and that is with all of the Panthers media members out there on Twitter or X, because without them, these videos just quite simply are not possible to make. So go give them a follow. They're going to keep you guys updated with all the news, notes, highlights, observations before I can even post them. With that being said, let's kind of dive into the video and look at this first play from Tet. We're just getting a little smoke screen out and then turn this ball up the field. I love the catch. Boom, turn up, and then look at the in and out, the cuts, right? Cut up the field right here. Whoop! Cut up the field. Very quick, fluid in and out of his cuts, which helps you so much as a route runner. But with that being said, let's dive in. Here's some more work with the wide receivers and the wide receiver coach. You see Tetairoa McMillan, you see Adam Thielen, you see Xavier. I mean, all these guys putting in work. Now, I'm really excited about this wide receiver room here for the Carolina Panthers. Not only do you have those three guys on your screen who look like could be all three day one starters, but then you add Jimmy Horn in the 6th round. You have UDFA Jalen Coker. You sign Hunter Renfrow. There is about 6 to 7 guys on this football team in the wide receiver room that I think could be absolutely massive for them going into this season. So I'm very excited to see how they kind of fit in on day one. And then for tight ends, you got Tommy Tremble, Jatavion Sanders, and Mitchell Evans, all guys that I think will play in different situations, whether it be 11, 12, 13 personnel. And then running back room, you have Chuba, you have Rico Dowdle, you draft Trevor Etienne. I mean, man, they have so many different guys that I really do like coming into the season. Now, another thing that's really cool to see right now, Bryce Young has been absolutely insane, and there's nobody talking about, well, is he going to be the quarterback going forward? He ended last year perfect, okay? Now, coming into this season, the aura is just a little bit different. It seems like they're locked in. It seems like they know he's their guy for the future. And man, it is a sign of relief or sigh of relief for this football team. We also see him throwing to Jatavion Sanders here, working as number 0 on a little stick and nod over the middle of the field. I'm excited for Jatavion Sanders this year. I really am. I think he can really break out and be that star tight end this team is looking for. You also have to look at other quarterbacks like Andy Dalton, Jack Plummer, and also Ethan Garbers wearing number 10 right here. He's another guy that they liked as UDFA, and we'll see if he can potentially make this team. All right, here's some Jimmy Horn Jr., man. The first thing you notice about Jimmy Horn is the foot speed. Dude, this dude has potential to be an elite route runner. Elite. You could tell he's had some really good coaching throughout his collegiate career, and it shows right away. I mean, that footwork is absolutely insane. Look at the hands fighting. I mean, it's going to be huge for him, man. I'm telling you right now, don't be surprised if Jimmy Horn takes the NFL by storm and really develops a good role in year one with this football team. But guys, honestly, my favorite thing about this team is the fact that they have Adam Thielen to help develop Jimmy Horn. I think next year when Adam Thielen's gone, Jimmy Horn's going to be a beast. All right, here's another rep from Mitchell Evans, 5th round tight end in this year's NFL draft. Now, I view him a lot as a blocking type of tight end, but has a lot of versatility and room to grow as a down the field threat as well. Again, when you talk about 12, 13 personnel, I think you kind of have to put this guy on the field because he can block so well for the running back or for the quarterback, whatever it may be. If it's a full slide, he can really help out on the man side. If it's a 6-man scat protection, I think he's a good guy to have in that backfield protecting your quarterback at times. But again, just putting in some work here. Looks like he's getting Jake Plummer throwing in the ball, which tells us that most likely he's that 3rd string tight end right now, and makes sense. Tommy Tremble, Jatavion, and then Mitchell Evans there at number 3. All right, here's some more offensive line work. Really just trying to get technique down early in this year's OTAs. You see starting left tackle here, Kem Ekwonu. He probably going to be an absolute beast. You also got another backup left tackle here in Brady Christensen. Again, we're trying to get our foot right into that corner, and then boom, get to the outside pretty quickly here. Now, these are specifically for some full slide offensive movement. 13 personnel, 12 personnel, full slides, again, great job here by the offensive line. Just a little easy individual technique. Now, before we get any further into practice today, I need you guys to do me a big time favor. Hit the like button if you want more of these Carolina Panthers videos throughout the entirety of the offseason. But most importantly, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel if you are new, because it is free. It doesn't cost anything. And like I said, we got you guys covered throughout the entirety of not only the offseason, but the on-season as well. Preseason, regular season. Now, what does that consist of? Well, first of all of OTAs. We got 6 practices over the next 2 weeks. We also then have mandatory minicamp, and then from there we have training camp, we have preseason. We're going to be covering everything, all 22 coaches film, pre and regular season as well. So make sure you guys join the family if you haven't already done so, and let me know in the comments who are you most excited to see this year, whether it be a rookie, a second-year player, maybe someone they just signed in free agency, like potentially a Rico Dowdle, or a Tershawn Warren, or Patrick Jones, Trayvon Mulrick, right? Who are you super excited to see this year? Let me know in the comments, and let's kind of dive back into the video. Alright guys, so real quickly, they don't have any footage on 7-on-7s and 11-on-11s from today's practice, but we do have a lot to talk about. So sadly, I can't show you any more film from that practice, but I can tell you what happened. We had a really nice interception by Smith Wade, right? But then Bryce Young checks into 11-on-11s and throws an absolute dot to Tetairoa McMillan on a slant over the middle as a nice little chunk of yards. And then next play comes around, one to Xavier Legette down on a deep crosser. And then he got to the sideline. I mean, these guys are really getting active early here offensively. We saw Andy Dalton rotate into the game and throw an absolute dot, a missile to Jatavion Sanders, who made a great 50-50 ball, where actually, if I'm being honest, it was like a 33% ball because there was 2 defenders draped on him. It was a perfectly placed ball by Andy Dalton and an even better catch by Jatavion Sanders. So that was something that really kind of blew a lot of these reporters away. So definitely a big shout out to those guys. What else do we have here? We didn't see Tommy Tremble or DJ Wonham. Again, OTAs are voluntary. Don't know why they're not there, but they were not there. Now, off to the side was Derek Brown, Taylor Martin, and Jalen Coker. Those are guys of, that they were trying to get back into the swing of things and get ready for the next couple of days of practice. Obviously, not ready to go just yet, but hopefully they will be back very, very soon. Now, we're going to have a lot more for you guys in the next few days and weeks and months. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Join the family. Turn on post notifications. Top side, you see Tetairoa McMillan. Bottom side, you see Jimmy Horn or Xavier Legette. Excuse me. Same play. So again, very, very excited about this football team right now. They're only going to get better from here. So hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.